Hey, welcome back for part two and making 2025 one of the best years ever as far as longevity. We're continuing with part two of laying the foundation for longevity. So let's jump right into this. First thing on part two is you want to get your regular routine checkups. Whether it's a yearly checkup or it's a bi-yearly checkup or semi-annual, whatever it is that you do, you want to stick to it. Early detection is the key with a lot of stuff. I see a lot of times people with uncontrollable blood pressure, blood sugar levels, even cancer cells in their body where they never went to the doctor and got checked. And when they find out it's stage 4 or whatever, some kind of thing, and that creates a crisis that people have to manage from that point. When sometimes when you have early detection, that can actually stop you from doing a lot of stuff. So I always say, keep your metabolic house in order, blood sugar, blood pressure, cholesterol, and your weight, and this thing. So pay attention to these things. So those regular checkups are key to longevity. So don't negate those. Don't brush them off. If you got to reschedule for as soon as you possibly can, but don't skip it. Second thing is you want to practice stress resilience. You got to manage stress, whether it's journaling, whether it's spending time in nature, whether it's going for hikes, whether it's meditation, whether it's just simply exercising. Find your way that you deal with stress in a constructive way. Having a drink is not it. Going out and partying is not it. But actually dealing with the stress, learning how to manage the stress and learning what you need to cut out and what you need to get rid of. Or you can just learn how to deal with it or change your perception of it. That's one of the things that happens with a lot of people when they start breaking down is they actually start to deal with stress. And then when they start to deal with it, because chronic stress can age you faster than everything, and that can actually kill you. So we don't want that to happen. Learn how to be resilient with stress and deal with it. The third thing is you want hydration matters. Hydration, you got to stay hydrated. You got to make sure you're drinking lots of water in your body, making sure you're putting the right stuff in your body so that you can actually have healthy, vibrant skin, so that you can actually are not dehydrated, so all the body processes are working. So remember, always count for, aim for, even if you don't hit that, but try to be as close to it. Half your body weight in ounces, unless you are told otherwise by your doctor. Half your body weight in ounces. Some people can't do that, I understand, but try to drink more water. And then if you're drinking more water, make sure you put stuff in your water that can spicing it up. We talked about it in a couple videos before. You can make it festive. You could put cucumber in water. You could put mint in water. There's so many different things you could do. So just try those different things to make drinking water and being hydrated fun. So fourth thing is celebrate the small wins. Longevity is not about perfection. It's about consistency. And sometimes, even myself, I don't feel like working out sometimes, but you got to be consistent to the cause. You got to be consistent. Consistency is going to get you over the mountain when you lose that motivation. So making sure that you're actually consistently doing, even some days you don't feel like it, you go in and you get a workout, that could have been one of the best workouts ever. That could be one of the best days you had ever. So just make sure that you actually are celebrating the small wins. We're not trying to be perfect. We're just trying to make sure that we're doing things in the right direction. So I always say the saying when I'm on a golf course, moving forward, not in trouble. Moving forward, not in trouble. Might not be the best shot, but at least I'm moving forward. And that's the way you got to think about that. And the last thing is you got to pay it forward. You got to make sure that you actually help to support other people in their health journey as well. We're not trying to tear people down. We're trying to build people up. And those are some of the things that you could do to actually pay it forward. You can go and you can volunteer. You can do different things right here. Research is saying people that give like that and they volunteer is something that they're passionate about, that they care about, those causes, it actually heightens their awareness. It makes them feel better about themselves. And that can actually contribute to longevity. And so those are some of the things that we can all do to push our lives forward to ensure that we're going to be around a lot longer than what we could unless God says otherwise. But with those signs, health is wealth. Longevity is a testament to not just being intentional to living. And that's one of the things that we got to focus on. So as we on this new year and this big journey, let's commit to small steps, sustainable changes that we can implement. We're not trying to say, hey, I want to run a marathon this year, unless you really have a desirable why, but you want to make sure you start with a 5K. Just start doing something to move you in the right together, because together we can make sure that we can be here for a long time and we can actually live a lot. So add these simple little adjustments in your life, and that's part two. I'm Dr. Artis, out.